So as I was recording this video, it got announced that Devin Booker is going to be replacing Damian Lillard in both the three-point contest and the All-Star game, since Lillard is going to be out with a groin injury. And it kind of ruins this whole video that I just created. I already finished the whole thing, but it's going to be the All-Star snubs versus Team LeBron and Team Giannis. And of course, Devin Booker was the biggest snub of the All-Star game, but now, since he is on the All-Star game, I don't know if you can still consider him a snub. He did get snubbed originally. He's only in the game because of an injury, so we're just going to go on with this video. I already had it recorded. I was in the middle of editing, and I don't really have time to make a new video, so we're just going to go on with this one. We got a team of the biggest All-Star snubs from the 2020 All-Star game, and we're going to be seeing if together they can win an NBA championship and whether or not they would be able to beat Team LeBron or Team Giannis in a 7-game series simulation. So checking out our NBA All-Star snubs team, we're going to start off. We had a lot of backcourt players, so I actually had to change a lot of players' positions to make this team work. So starting off here at point guard, we got Ja Morant. The Grizzlies are actually in playoff contention as of right now, and Ja Morant is having a really great season, especially for a rookie. We got Derrick Rose. He's having a great season, but the Pistons are doing awful. We got Devin Booker. Again, he's having a phenomenal season, but his team is doing awful. Same with Zach LaVine, great season, just the team isn't doing so hot. Bradley Beal, another example of a player doing amazing, but the team doing awful. That's the reason why these three guys don't end up making it in there. Jaylen Brown, a lot of people do believe that he should have made it over Jason Tatum, but you already have two Celtics. Yeah, kind of a hard argument to throw another Celtic player in that All-Star game. We got Paul George. He has been injured for a lot of the season, so that's the reason why he's not on the team. But we actually have him playing power forward here just because we didn't have room for him at forward or guard. We got DeRozan at power forward as well. Again, the Spurs are doing awful this season. Then we got Karl Anthony Towns. He's been injured quite a bit this season, and the Timberwolves aren't doing so good either. And finally, we got Andre Drummond. Like always, he is going to be the league leader for rebounds. Pistons weren't doing so good when he was on the team. Now he's on the Cavs, and they're one of the worst teams in the league as well. But that is going to be our All-Star snubs team, and then we're going to have a bunch of 0 overalls just to fill up the rest of the team. We're going to be starting off here with a season simulation to see if these guys can win an NBA championship, and then we'll face them off against Team LeBron and Team Giannis in a 7-game series simulation. We made it to the All-Star draft, and out of all the players we had on our team, only Karl Anthony Towns ends up making the All-Star team as a reserve for Team Giannis. And right now, these guys are 49-0, which is actually pretty crazy because we've done some really good teams inside of NBA 2K20, and they weren't even able to go 82-0. I mean, they still have 33 games left in the season, so it's going to be tough for them to go undefeated, but as of right now, they are doing great. And right when I said that, they get their first L against the Spurs. So first L on the season. That sucks. All right, we made it to the end of the season. Checking out the awards here, we don't have any players getting on the All-NBA teams or getting any awards for our team, except for Andre Drummond, who gets on the All-Defensive second team, and maybe Ja Morant gets on the All-Rookie first team. No, he actually didn't even make the All-Rookie first team. He does make it on the second team, at least. Usually he does get Rookie of the Year, but with this team, he's not able to do so. The team ends up going 73-9, and of course, that's going to get him the top seed in the East. I mean, it's not going to be close there. Also, injuries are off, so the Nets, like Durant, Kyrie, they're all going to be injured and stuff, so all the teams are going to be at their full potential here. Checking out our player stats, we got Devin Booker as our leading scorer, 19.1 points per game. Bradley Beal had 18, LaVine with 15.7, and these were probably the three biggest snubs in the All-Star game. Let's see how our players did for rebounds. Andre Drummond, Cat going to be at the top there with 12 each. Assists, Ja Morant 4.7, not too high for our assists there. Paul George 1.5 steals, Cat with 1.5 blocks. Andre Drummond shot 65% from the field goal, and Devin Booker, our top 3-point shooter, shooting 47.9%. Devin Booker doing amazing from the 3-point line. Let's see how the team was compared to the rest of the teams in the league. Points per game, They're at the top there by 10 points per game, 130 points per game. And points allowed per game, they actually weren't the best defense in the league. A lot of the guys on that team aren't really known for their defense. Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Zach LaVine, they're more offensive players, but still one of the best defenses in the league right there, only allowing 109.9 points per game. And of course, they have the highest point differential. Field goal percentage, they were the top team in the NBA. 3-point percentage, they were top as well. And free throw percentage, they were also number 1 in the NBA. Rebounds per game, they were 18th. They're number 1 for assists per game, 12th for steals per game, and they were last in the NBA for blocks per game. And let's see if they can go ahead and just sweep the NBA Finals here. They end up getting 3 losses in the regular season, which is very good. I mean, they do better than a lot of teams we do this simulation with. But starting off here, round number 1 up against the Miami Heat. They take a 1-0 lead, and the Heat tied up 1-1. There we go, 2-1 lead now. And the Heat tied up 2-2. So this first round is actually a little tight for them. 3-2 lead. And there we go. They defeat the Miami Heat 4-2. A little closer than I thought it was going to be, considering how good they did throughout the season. But the Heat are a very good team. Round number 2 here up against the Toronto Raptors, who had an upset against the Nets. A 2-1 lead here. Raptors getting a game on them, 3-1 lead, and it's a 4-1 victory against the Raptors. And they're going to be facing off against the 76ers in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the West, we got the Lakers and the Rockets. The only team that kind of lost out was the Clippers, because of course they lost Paul George. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the 76ers taking a 3-0 lead. I was not expecting the 76ers to do this good against our team. I thought the Snubs were going to win quite easily, but it's looking like the 76ers are going to go ahead and sweep the All-Star Snubs. So unexpected, the 76ers with a 4-0 sweep here, and they're up by 26 points right now. I do not know how they ended up winning this one. Maybe they'll have some better luck against Team Giannis and Team LeBron, but they can't beat the 76ers. That is going to be very hard for them to do. And the 76ers are going to be the NBA champions, beating out the Lakers in the finals. Joel Embiid going to be the finals MVP. Put up some really good numbers right there. But the All-Star Snubs not able to win a championship after going 79-3. I thought it was going to be super easy for them. But we're going to be moving on to our next challenge for these guys. We're going to be seeing if they can beat Team Giannis. All right, so here we are now with the Snubs and Team Giannis. We're going to be facing them off in a 7-game series in the NBA Finals. We're going to be doing this for both Team Giannis and Team LeBron. We're starting off here with Team Giannis, because I do think they would have a better chance at beating Team Giannis. They did lose to the 76ers, so I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out for them. Let's just start this thing off. We're going to be going into Simcast for all these games. I don't know which team is which. I believe Team Giannis is the home team. So starting off here in game number 1, the All-Star Snubs are going to win this one. So they take a 1-0 series lead. Giannis had 32 points this game, but John Morant dropping 24. Bradley Beal with 18. Overall, a lot of guys doing very well in terms of scoring. So a 1-0 lead for the All-Star Snubs, already doing better than they did against the 76ers. Again, they are the away team, and it's looking like they have another good chance at winning this one. But no, Team Giannis is going to pull ahead at the end of the game. So we're tied up 1-1. And in game number 3, we got a really close one right here. Bradley Beal at the line, and he's not able to hit that shot. That would have put the game within 1 point for the Snubs. Here's Trae Young driving it inside, and he gets a layup to fall. Here's Cat with a nice pick and roll. A way late of a pass by John Morant. And Chris Middleton to Trae Young. I don't know why they didn't just give it to Giannis. There we go. Giannis with the putback. Here's Cat with Embiid on him, and Cat not able to get it there, but Paul George with the second chance points. Up by 4, Embiid in the post, fading. Good defense, but he still hits the shot. Now Jaylen Brown inside, and no defense there. Again, they get this game down to 4 points. Here's Zach LaVine. He gets an easy layup. And now the Snubs need a big stop right here, down by 4 points. And okay, John Morant just going to go for the foul there. He ends up fouling out. Trae Young at the line. I mean, they could have waited there, but Trae Young missing his first shot, and the second shot is good. Bradley Beal in the game now. I don't know why he wasn't in before. Down by 5 points, though. And they used their last timeout right there. I'm not sure about what these coaches are doing. It's not making a lot of sense. Zach LaVine putting up the shot. That's no good. Embiid going to get the board. And Team Giannis is going to take game number 3 here. Super close one. This might be the deciding factor who wins this series, though. Big game for Paul George. He had 25 points there, but Trae Young with 27, Giannis with 20 for Team Giannis. And I got to get this update required off the screen. Game number 4 is going to go to Team Giannis yet again. So they now have a 3-1 series lead. In game 4, we had 3 guys getting over 20 points for the Snubs, and Trae Young with 29 for Team Giannis. It's looking like he might actually be the Finals MVP if Team Giannis ends up winning this. And Team Giannis is going to do it. Pretty big lead here in game number 5. This series was pretty close to start off, but Team Giannis ends up winning 4-1. So yet again, looking like the Snubs aren't going to be able to beat these all-star teams. Devin Booker with the 3-pointer, though. And Giannis is going to get Finals MVP. I thought it was going to go to Trae Young because he was putting up some crazy numbers during these games. In game 5 here, Chris Middleton dropping 30 points. Giannis with 26. So that Bucks duo doing very well. Snubs, we had Jaylen Brown, Cat, both dropping over 20. But Team Giannis is going to win this series. Snubs did get 1 game on them. Almost 2 games. It was really close. But Team Giannis showing why they are the All-Stars. But next up, we're going to see if the Snubs can do anything against Team LeBron. And game number 1 against Team LeBron. Team LeBron is going to take it. Paul George at 22, Booker with 21, Andre Drummond also with a double-double. But Nikola Jokic with 30 points, almost getting a 30-point triple-double. He just needed 1 more assist. Jokic, I mean, he's going off right here. Game number 2, yet again, going to go to Team LeBron. So they take a 2-0 series lead, and this one wasn't even close, winning 147-119. Devin Booker with 22 for the Snubs. Kawhi Leonard with 27. Lillard with 26. Jokic with 23, of course. Of course, as of making this video, like right now, I just found out that Lillard did get replaced by Devin Booker because of that injury. So kind of this whole video is kind of thrown off now, but we'll keep on going with it. So a bunch of players getting over 20 points for Team LeBron. Game number 3, another huge blow with Team LeBron. Again, we got so many guys scoring over 20. AD with a 27-point double-double. Jokic with 26. And then the Snubs, they're just not able to do anything at all. And there we go. Team LeBron getting the 4-0 sweep. Jokic actually ends up getting Finals MVP, which is kind of unexpected with how many great players are on that team. LeBron, AD, Harden, Kawhi, and Jokic ends up getting Finals MVP. He got 23 points per game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, but a sweep by Team LeBron there. We'll check out the points. So nobody really going crazy on Team LeBron in this final game, more of a lower score. Lillard with 19, Harden and AD with 19 as well. For the Snubs, Zach LaVine with 18 points. But that is going to be it for this video. All-Star Snubs not able to win an NBA championship in today's NBA. Not able to beat Team Giannis or Team LeBron. I mean, beating the All-Star teams is a little bit of a stretch, but I thought at least they'd be able to win an NBA season together with all the great players that are on this team. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure that you do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the